Hey Nick, how are you today?
I'm doing very well, and you're doing great in this moment. The success of Hours and Hours. Congratulations. The song's a monster.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So let's start with the basics. What does the song mean to you?
Well, there's like the macro. It means that anything is really possible. I'm 33 years old, independent Black woman, where a lot of people have told me like all of those things are a death wish when you're trying to make mainstream music or and it's an R&B song, which is another thing. And I've really sort of jumped over all of those hurdles. So it means to me that anything is possible. But then on the other side, the meaning of the song is just about expressing love without fear, to the person that you don't have a problem spending your entire day with and like every moment with. And for me, that's a big thing because I actually enjoy my company, like my own company, and being by myself and sleeping and reading my books and watching my TV shows and taking, a nice hot bubble bath. Like I enjoy my me time. So if I'm saying that I could talk to you for hours and spend time with you for hours, that means I really like you.
So, do you think with that meaning, that's why it's connecting with people so well, not only at radio, but streaming?
I think it was missing. It was like we just had 2 years of a pandemic that people could not connect with each other, their loved ones. Maybe they were single going into the pandemic and obviously can't meet people and date. Um, Maybe they just wanted to fill that void, and the song came along at the perfect moment for them to just because I got a lot of comments when the song started going viral where people are like, wow, this song made me believe in love again. This song makes me want to get a boo. This song makes me want to be nicer to my boyfriend or my girlfriend. This song makes us feel included. Like a lot of guys said that because there's a lot of man bashing music and a lot of like retribution music, which is great. But I think because there was nothing like Get Out and nothing that was like a true love song, in the recent, years, that's the reason why I connected, just simply because it was missing and it was a void that needed to be filled.
Back to radio for a second with Hours and Hours after that journey to get here with this song. What is it like radio embracing this specific song in your career right now?
I'm really happy that now I am in a mind frame to understand what's happening and to like really be grateful and take advantage and actually have something to say when I'm speaking to someone like yourself. And so I'm grateful that I can really enjoy this moment and acknowledge like every person who is playing the song, as especially because I'm independent. It all counts. It all matters. It's all huge to me. And just to be able to express that and really, you know, enjoy the moment. I don't, it sounds very simple, but it's just a lot of times in this business and just in life, we get so stuck in like the minutia of the day that we don't actually say thank you for things that are happening, or like we're not actually aware that what's happening is actually really special. So I'm grateful that I recognize that.
And speaking of, we talked about radio. Let's talk about TV. Your TV debut, not bad on the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. It looked amazing. So, how did you put that performance together?
That was a really fun experience. So I had a hours and hours karaoke challenge on TikTok and Instagram. And the two girls that I brought with me as my background singers were actually the winners of that challenge. And one of the things that I want to make sure that I do, as somebody who I felt was used and kind of like never really propped up and didn't really get, nobody did me any favors. Um, and they never made it easy. Not that things should be easy, but like, I think at a certain point, after 10 years of somebody like proving and giving away songs and like allowing other people to, helping other people to achieve their dreams, that there could be like something. And so I wish that I could have had someone to like extend me an olive branch like that. I just decided that one of the pillars of my artistry is going to be to lift other people as I rise. And whatever you do with that is on you, but giving them the opportunity to experience what that's like to be on late night television and brought them to LA. We came up with that little a cappella arrangement together. Love collaborations. I really wanted them to feel included. And they're both excellent singers, Alexia J and Marley Blue. And I think they were really happy with the final outcome. I definitely was, and it was an amazing TV debut. I love Jimmy Fallon, so it was just amazing experience.
And you mentioned TikTok as well. This obviously that platform helped this song. So when you see others creating with your creation, how does that make you feel?
I love it. Some of the videos are hilarious. Um, I like repost as many of them as I can in between like texts and phone calls and doing interviews and photo shoots or whatever, or being in the studio because I really don't have that much like space for leisure and just like scrolling how I used to. But I try as much as I can to just like share things that make me laugh or things that I feel like were really creative. And I also have people on my team where I'll just like, if I don't have time to repost, I'll just send it to the group chat, like, yo, post this, post this, post this. This is so funny. Just because I feel like, it's not that hard to make people feel just appreciated. And those small things like reposting a video, leaving a comment under the video, responding to the comments they leave under your video, sending them an emoji when they send you a story, takes 2 seconds. And I think that's part of what really helped pour gasoline on my fire is that I was willing to do that. So TikTok's amazing.
Well, you mentioned independent too, and I'm sure you know this, but I want to say congratulations. This song, #1 on Billboard R&B Songs chart. You're the first female independent artist to get that honor. So when you hear that sentence, what does that make you feel?
It's incredible, especially during Women's History Month, which is right now. And I don't know if that happened like this month or last month, but Black History Month is just like to actually be able to be making history is incredible. It's like that's all you want to do really as a human is just leave some things here when you're not here, when you're gone, when you leave this earth, you have things that people can remember you by, and that's one of them that's is gonna be forever in history. It's incredible. And I'm like just really honored and grateful that I get to be the person.
This is off the Public Display of Affections EP, 8 tracks. I would definitely recommend to go check them all out. The Hours and Hours is off that. One song that I want to talk to you about that stood out to me is No Signal. I really like that track. I like the production behind it, the music video as well. So talk to us about No Signal.
We actually thought that No Signal was going to be the one.
It's
That
almost like
raised
I
the
know what I'm
point.
talking about, Money. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you got a good ear.
Thank
We
you.
thought that that was going to be the one, but God had other plans, the public had other plans, and I definitely think there's a lot of songs on this project that didn't get the love that they should have. So I'm working on a repack and I'm going to do a new cover and like put 8 more songs on the project and turn it into an album. And then submit for Grammys and do all of that extra fun stuff. Um, but I think that people really like didn't get the chance to as many people didn't get the chance to hear the rest of the project. So we're gonna definitely make sure that we give it a chance to reach people because it is a really great song. And the video is amazing too for it.
Any timetable on this? Any features that you want to tell us about, or just to expect that the deluxe is coming?
I have some amazing features, and I don't want to tell you yet, but they're names that you know. Um, very excited for the rest of the music because I have so much of it. And so many songs that didn't make the cut on the EP that now I can add things that women are gonna love and just, talking about actual love because the theme of the project is love and public displays of affection, so love and affection. Um, and I'm excited to be able to tell the different sides of love. I'm excited. I'm excited for it's a lot of good music.
Well, some artists definitely owe you favors over the course of your career because you've worked with some of the biggest ones, just to name a few: Ariana Grande, Rihanna, Selena Gomez. So I'm not going to ask you about working with each of them individually, but what did you maybe learn from them through this process to get you into this moment?
Well, all of the ladies that you just named, I think they're all very kind. And it's like, I'm a very kind person. I think kindness gets you so far in this business because life is just very crappy sometimes and people are angry and underpaid, overworked, maybe not getting enough love, don't know how to express themselves. And so when you encounter someone who just has a light It just brightens your day. So I try my best to do that. Um, and also just like, surrounding yourself with people who really care about you and love you and want to make sure that you eat, want to make sure that you get enough sleep. Um, Being around in close proximity to so many superstars has definitely taught me a lot, just, getting it from by osmosis. And so I appreciate all of them for just allowing me to be a part of their stories as well. Maybe I'll work with them one day, no pressure, because it's like now that I'm on this side of it, I understand you have so many people pulling at you and so much demand for your time and your presence that we'll just let it happen naturally. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, that's okay too.